URMtv.
Viewers, good evening and welcome to today's URMtv news with me, Raju Kashagama. First, the top stories. Federal government commences sales of bag of rice at 40,000 naira. House of Representatives backs the federal government's decision to ban under 18 from writing SSC examinations. And civil society organizations, political groups, and NGOs call for Senator Shehu Umar to contest for governor of Bauchi in 2027. And many more. Stay tuned.
URMtv.
Now the news is in full. The federal government has started selling 30,000 metric tons of milled rice at the subsidized rate of 40,000 per 50 kilogram. Buyers are required to present their national identification number (NIN) as part of the verification process for fair access and to prevent multiple purchase. The program was launched by the Agriculture Minister, Senator Abubakar Kari, in Abuja, and aims to address food challenge and maintain the transparency in the sales process. Civil servants can purchase rice using their Integrated Payroll and Personal Information System (IPPIS) or other identification methods, followed by electronic payment and receipt issuance.
As one of the numerous efforts and present administration to cushion the effects of high cost of food commodities, kindly join me to applaud the immense efforts of the present administration, such as the release of the 42,000 metric tons of assorted food commodities to vulnerable Nigerians and the 30,000 metric tons. I'm actually objecting to what is behind here that says one man, one rice. It's one person, one bag. So which means both men and women are entitled. Others are the verification of intending beneficiaries using relevant identification mediums such as the National Identification Number (NIN) and phone numbers to forestall multiple access to this food commodity by fraudulent individuals at the detriment of law-abiding citizens.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has stated that the pricing of premium motor spirit is influenced by free market dynamics, particularly the scarcity of foreign exchange, forex. Chief Corporate Communication Officer NNPCL Olufomi Soneye mentioned that forex liquidity is a key factor in price fluctuation as outlined in the Petroleum Industry Act of 2021, which is deregulated petroleum pricing. Executive Vice President of Downstream, Mr. Adafo Segun, noted that the current fuel scarcity is expected to ease soon as more stations begin selling petroleum motor spirits. He emphasized that prices are determined by market forces rather than government regulations. NNPCL is preparing for fuel lifting from the Dangote refinery and is working with marketers to ensure adequate fuel supply across its nearly 1,000 filling stations nationwide. The coalition of civil society organizations, political groups, and non-governmental organizations in Bauchi State have made a public call to Senator Shehu Umar ahead of the 2027 gubernatorial election under the banner of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). The announcement was made by the movement leader, Engineer Ishaq Dabo, during a press conference organized by the coalition group in Toro today. Engineer Dabo emphasized that as responsible and concerned citizens, they have the right to contribute to the state destiny and the responsibility to ensure accountable, transparent, and effective leadership to meet the needs of the people.
I'm speaking before you today with a sense of urgency and a deep conviction. Our beloved state is at a crossroads, facing challenges and opportunities that will shape its future for generations to come. It is clear that we need strong, visionary leadership to guide us through these turbulent times, and I believe that the time has come for someone to step forward and accept the clarion call to contest the gubernatorial seat come 2027. As citizens, we have the power to shape the course of our state destiny. We have the responsibility to ensure that our government is accountable, transparent, and effective in serving the needs of all our people.
He also emphasized that Senator Shehu Buba is a leader who has consistently demonstrated a deep commitment to Bauchi State. He added that Shehu's extensive experience and unwavering passion for public service make him the ideal candidate to lead Bauchi State forward in 2027.
He is a leader who has consistently shown a deep commitment to our dear state. His dedication, experience, and unwavering passion for public service make him the ideal candidate to lead our state forward. Shehu Buba Umar has a proven track record of success. He has implemented policies that have positively impacted our communities, and he always put the needs of the people first. He has the vision, the integrity, and the skills needed to tackle the pressing issues facing our state and to bring about positive change. Senator Shehu Buba Umar stands out as a political leader within the APC in Bauchi State, demonstrating a genuine commitment to the party and its members through his personal sacrifices and dedication of resources. SBU has worked tirelessly to address the challenges faced by our great party APC and its members, both morally and financially. His efforts have not only strengthened the party, but have also fostered unity and cohesion among its members.
Similarly, Ishaq highlighted the Shehu Buba's track record in implementing policies that have positively impacted people's lives through personal sacrifice and dedicated resources. Additionally, as a senator, Shehu has sponsored bills for the establishment of a National Orthopedic Hospital Toro and a custom training college in Bauchi, as well as Al-Khalilu Road project, among others. The Sokoto state government has provided the newly formed Community Guard Corps with 20 Hilux vans and 710 motorcycles. Colonel Abdul Usman, retired the special advisor to the governor on security matters, presented the vehicles and motorcycles to the commander from the 13 local government areas most impacted by banditry during the ceremony at the state headquarters of the Corps. Colonel Usman mentioned that the vehicles were supplied to enhance the Corps' ability to access the most isolated areas of their communities. He emphasized the importance of responsible usage of vehicles and motorcycles among the Corps personnel, stating that the vehicles and motorcycles are for official use only to ensure their proper use and regular maintenance. The House of Representatives Committee on Basic Education backs the recent decision by the federal government to peg the minimum age for candidates sitting for the senior secondary school examination. This was made known by the chairman of the House Committee on Basic Education, Honorable Mark Hussaini, on Tuesday while briefing newsmen regarding the development in Abuja. Hussaini, a member from Taraba State, frowned on the situation and said children not older than 12 seek admission into universities, which is against the national education policy. He, however, maintained that children should pursue education alongside their cognitive and physical development and maturity, thereby urging the Ministry of Education to develop a framework for proper transition into full policy implementation. If you can recall, the Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, had in July stated that with effect from 2025, any candidate below the age of 18 will not be allowed to sit for the SSC examination, and without which such student cannot secure admission to higher institution of learning. The Arewa Consultative Forum has apologized to Northerners for failing to protect the regions from the worst crisis in its history. The forum's chairman, Alhaji Bashir Al-Hadu, briefed journalists on the insecurity situation, particularly in the northwest and the northeast region of the country. Al-Hadu acknowledged their shortcomings but assured that efforts are ongoing to address the issue. He stated that they are asking for forgiveness from the Northerners for their inability to provide lasting solution for the region. He also mentioned that the forum is currently holding meetings with relevant stakeholders to ensure the restoration of the region's lost glory and dignity. The National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) alerts some states in north-central and southern parts of the country of a possible overflow of the river Niger and Benue that could trigger flooding in the riverine communities. The highly probable states are Benue, Kogi, Anambra, Delta, Imo, Rivers, and Bayelsa states. The statement by NEMA released on Friday says the notice is to allow local governments and communities to take action to mitigate the risks of flooding. Some of the action expected to be taken include immediately constructing temporary flood barriers, evacuating from floodplains to safe higher grounds, and avoiding cross-flooded areas. The agency advised communities to stay informed through weather updates and flood warnings from the Nigerian Meteorological Agency (NIMET) and the Hydrological Service Agency (NIHSA). Viewers, with this report, we have come to the end of today's news, but before we go, a quick look at the major stories once again. You have heard that federal government commenced sales of bags of rice at 40,000 naira, and House of Representatives backs the federal government's decision to ban under 18 from writing SSC examinations. Also, civil society organizations, political groups, and NGOs call for Senator Sheikh Buba Umar to contest for governor of Bauchi in 2027. As produced and edited by Kabir Alidori and the production team, and I, Akashawadu Magama, so do have a lovely day, and don't forget to join us on our social media platforms for more interesting packages. Thank you.
URMtv.